What if I told you that quiet luxury didn't disappear this summer? It just evolved. Because this season we didn't just see the soft whisper of cashmere and linen, we saw Pucci prints and Dolce & Gabbana corsets walking hand in hand with the Row trousers and Loro Piana sandals. And it wasn't a contradiction, it was a conversation, a new fashion language where the loud and the quiet aren't fighting, they're flirting. Welcome back to GTWJ. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating shifts in fashion this year, the evolution of quiet luxury and how summer 2025 completely redefined what it means to look rich. Because let's be honest, the minimalist, oatmeal-toned, logo-free aesthetic didn't come out of nowhere. Quiet luxury exploded in 2023 and 2024 as a reaction to the overconsumption of the influencer era. It was tasteful, discreet, but by 2025, something shifted. Not a rejection of quiet luxury, but a remix. We saw it everywhere this summer, in Milan, Portofino, Capri, Mykonos. Yes, the silhouettes remained clean, but the colors? Bolder. The patterns? Back. Suddenly, Pucci is selling out again. Blue Marine is having a moment. Even Dolce & Gabbana, once seen as the opposite of restraint, is being styled through the lens of old money chic. Corsets layered with relaxed men's shirting, lace paired with linen, drama grounded in ease. So what does this say about fashion in 2025? It means people no longer want to be boxed in. It's not about being loud or quiet. It's about knowing when to speak up and when to hold back. We're in an era of intentional dressing. Every look is a thesis. Every outfit, a statement of values, freedom, individuality, and nuance. In fact, the most stylish women right now are the ones who blend these codes seamlessly. A crisp totem dress worn with vintage Pucci heels, a Max Mara blazer thrown over a sheer Missoni bodysuit. Think quiet luxury, but with a personality, with edge, with history. And this fusion isn't just aesthetic, it's psychological. Because in 2025, wearing just quiet luxury can feel too controlled, almost sterile. People want soul in their clothing again. They want storytelling, heritage, identity, but they still crave the polish, the calm, the confidence that comes with not screaming for attention. So what we're seeing this summer is a desire to balance both. Luxury that's deeply considered but never predictable. A look that says, I know the codes and I choose when to follow them. Italian brands in particular have captured this perfectly. Look at Pucci's comeback. They didn't abandon their DNA, they reframed it. Sleek, sun-soaked prints in refined shapes, joy with structure, personality with precision, and the market responded. Gen Z and millennial shoppers are now mixing heritage Italian flair with their minimalist staples. It's no longer one or the other, it's both. So what does this mean for where we're headed? We're entering an era where fashion is about selective maximalism. Not chaos, but curation. Not shouting, but strategic expression. Dressing in 2025 is about depth. It's about signaling wealth, not through labels, but through mastery of contrast. Can you balance a loud vintage scarf with a muted kite set? Can you take the boldness of your personality and distill it into something chic? Because that's the new luxury. Dressing for yourself, but doing it with skill. Quiet luxury didn't die, it just matured. It absorbed its critiques and came back with a point of view. It said, I can be timeless, but I can also surprise you. And this summer, the most stylish people didn't follow a trend. They played with it. They made it personal, emotional, alive. Follow at GTWJ Mag on Instagram for more fashion deep dives and to stay ahead of the conversation. And let's break down the summer 2025 looks that define this shift. Because the details matter. They tell us everything about where style is headed and how we're psychologically rewriting what luxury even means. In Portofino, we saw the now iconic pairing of a Pucci silk scarf styled as a halter, worn with the Row cotton shorts and Hermes Oran sandals. That outfit? It's not just pretty, it's a masterclass in balance. Pucci brings the personality. The Row keeps it grounded. Hermes whispers quiet wealth. The result is a woman who looks rich, not because she's trying, but because she knows herself. In Mykonos, Dolce & Gabbana lace showed up in a way we haven't seen since the 2010s, but now it's layered with Loro Piana cashmere cardigans and oversized Bottega bags. The message? Yes, I'm dramatic, but I earned the right to be. It's no longer about hiding your wealth. it's about revealing it intentionally. Even in the influencer world, we're seeing this pivot. TikTok and Instagram creators who once flaunted Chanel shopping hauls are now styling their vintage Moschino with kitey coats or pairing Max Mara trousers with statement Emilio Pucci sunglasses. There's a new confidence in the air, and it's curated chaos. And that's the psychological core of this movement: personal power through sartorial contrast. Because think about it, true luxury has never been about just one look. It's about freedom. Real wealth means you don't need to follow one aesthetic rule book. You get to play, you get to shift. One day it's head-to-toe Black the Row, the next it's a bold Mazzoni maxi with an Oldmoney twist. The elite now dress like their lives, layered, global, fluid. We're in the age of dual dressing. Two moods, two energies, one identity. Fashion in 2025 is showing us that people crave expression without sacrificing elegance. They want fun, but with focus. Drama, but with direction. This is why Italian heritage brands, once seen as too loud, are having their comeback. They offer the soul that Quietluxury forgot, and that's the shift. Quietluxury isn't disappearing, it's absorbing other energies. It's evolving from silent to strategic, from minimalist to meaningful. So what comes next? We'll likely see more fusion pieces. Think Alaya silhouettes in Pucci prints, clean tailoring from brands like Totem, with playful archival accessories from Fendi and Cavalli. The return of expressive luxury, pieces that are fun to wear but still scream restraint in fabrication, like silk jacquards, Italian cotton, and perfectly weighted linens. New designer voices, blending quiet and bold. We'll see collections that understand how to carry both codes and make them feel unified. Because this summer the best dressed weren't following trends, they were creating tension. Quiet and loud, refined and playful. The ultimate luxury now is being able to do both. If you've been wondering why certain outfits this summer just hit differently, this is why. We're dressing to say, I know exactly who I am, and I'm not afraid to show all sides. For more honest fashion insights, trend deep dives, and rich conversations about how style reflects the way we live, follow at GTWJ Mag on Instagram and GTWJ, where fashion thinks deeper.